Okay, let's move on to the first game of day 2. We're gonna have Team 1 versus Team 3 here. Chia coming out as Nightwatch. Survivor team combo will be Forward, Entomologist, Psychologist, and a Prospector. It's rare to see Prospector coming out round 1 to be fair as well, but with Chia's Persona trait, it's gonna be Trump card Detention with Berserker. Well, not Berserker, sorry, with Addiction and Impulsive here, apparently. Now, well, Huang He becoming the first target here as the Entomologist. That is no hit on towards the bees. That's a very nice prediction there from Chia's side, but having no energy stacks here for himself to use. Huang He once again taking back the bees just on time. Could potentially be a second time right here, and Chia decides to not come out with a basic hit. Kind of understandable, have a good day, but this is genuinely the problem with Huang. He manages to bait out 3 hits from this Nightwatch. 3 normal hits from this Nightwatch without consuming any of his bees. Like, that is, that's the 4th. No, that's not the 4th time this happens. Okay, that's not the 4th time that's happened. That's a good thing now. But, with the cooldown in effect here, it'd be hard for Nightwatch to land anything unless he blinks in, because there's still a pallet here for Juan to use. So, decides to rotate away from the pallet here, but the bees are ready in 2 seconds, so should be able to put bees out right near that area as well. But with Chia's side, putting down that pallet, we are not blinking out surprisingly, but breaking the pallet would be priority here. Breaking pallet, of course, would be priority. I guess more or less it just depends. Like, there's no items for the Ento to decode, well, not decode, to contain anymore, except for maybe 1 last bees on his side. But taking that normal hit into effect, and of course that movement speed boost, we're gonna come out here immediately to look for the Entomologist. But with Ento's side here as well, there are mini debuffs being applied to her during that mini Tempest run, but with this in mind as well, no flywheel, 3 Cypher Machine done, and Nanako is already nearby. Nanako decides to not opt out for, oh, put him down. Did not put him down on time. That's not good. We're going to be able to hit the Huang He here as well. We're going to be able to hit the Entomologist there, but a 90-second free containment on Ento's side, and Forward's already coming into rescue as well. No, never mind, it's not Forward, it's actually Nana. Nana. Okay, missing that right there. That's not too bad, but Forward is in middle, and if Nanako wants to come into rescue now, it is doable, right? You could let Forward just stay there, because Forward needs to save items after all. But since Prospector is nearby right now, especially with the fact that this addiction is enabled, no, addiction is procced. We're gonna get a normal hit on towards the Forward. That's before half rescue, and Forward most likely will pull like at least half of all, maybe, or half. No, actually, Juan can just stay up here. Is there a need for Juan to get out there? I don't think so, but you're changing targets here, wanting to get double hits on towards his Forward, so you basically don't need to deal with the Forward anymore. But like seeing, oh wait, very nice pull, very nice attract, but you're quite far away from that Entomologist though, which is a second problem, because like right after Psychologist finishes her Cypher Machine here, and Entomologist uses up self-heal, what would happen is you just whistle the Entomologist, and Entomologist is back up full health, even though she doesn't have anything to utilize right there. But like seeing Prospector here will kind of be forced to go into rescue, but Chia here more or less is trying to bait the Prospector to rescue, but I don't think this is within range for Typhoon. It's not within range for Typhoon. We do manage to get a dash in, that's going to be 2 dashes, and the Forward is basically dead here, with no flywheel to use for himself. Then Nanako wanting to come in once again with a little bit more stun. That's going to be a drop down, very nicely done by Nana. But on Nana's side here as well, he is in quite a bit of a danger right there. Did predict that pretty darn well, but that should not have been a charge attack hit right there. Should be a normal hit, if you wouldn't mind me say so myself. Now then, whistling on towards our Entomologist there, it's going to be an Ento and a Psycho on that last Cypher Machine in middle. And by the time that they've gotten that Cypher Machine on around 70%, one of them can actually just rush straight towards the exit gate now. But it does seem like she didn't really see the footprints left by Prospector. But for Nana right here, Nana needs to be very careful here, right? Because there's a huge chance for a blink hit down. That's the issue here. There's a huge chance for a blink hit down, but the more time you stall here, the worse it gets. So we're gonna get a slow debuff on here. Forward is being eliminated pretty darn fast. Oh, that's a very nice terror shock hit, but it's not enough. Forward still have... Oh no, never mind. We decided to get the hit on Prospector. Prospector going down, I guess, is fine. It's tieable, maybe it's tieable, but we also do see that forward's currently crouching down right now. That shouldn't be a speed boost being used from Nightwatch's side, but they didn't really have enough time to do anything right there. But it does seem like she is gonna run upstairs right now as well. We still do have tinnitus, so forward is on the planks. Oh, those are some dangerous planks though, and it seems like we know where the forward is. So this is still a tie game at the end of the day. The moment we blinking here, we're gonna blinking, we're gonna jump down. Normal hit, that didn't register, that's okay. Trying to play mind games here, but because detention is a thing, there's no way anyone else is gonna come in to rescue. Oh, we got a hit. Didn't really get a stun on towards the Nightwatch there, but even if you do stun on Nightwatch, I don't think anyone's able to go out. So let's congratulate you for the tie here. That's a very nice terror shock. Moving on to our second half. Okay, second half, Nightwatch again from Toai's side. So now it's Team 3's Hunter coming out now. Prospector coming in as well, but it seems like for this team comp, they kind of expected Toai's Joker instead of the Nightwatch here. So with a Prosy coming out here, I guess Prospector still does have quite a bit of a vantage point against a Nightwatch. There is no toy merchant here, so it seems like Prospector will have to run into Big Boat. But at least Big Boat is free. That's the only good thing. At least Big Boat is free, and Prospector utilizing that padded speed boost, going straight up towards that window right there. This... Ooh, jumping a little bit. I think he jumped down a little bit too early. That's quite an early jump right there. Trying to throw out the magnet. It did land on toward the Nightwatch though, but... Ooh, wait a second, that was an attraction. That's a faulty magnet, which is bad. And then throwing the second magnet out here, blink is ready. It's been barely 60 seconds in towards the game, and it feels like Prospector is dead quite fast. To be fair, it's been a while since AK played Prospector, but ouch, that was quite early. Barely 80 seconds in towards the game right now. We're cherry near beach. There's a wildling on this team as well, so the decoding progress will be very darn slow. Wildling kind of forced as well to walk towards the chair right here. Decides not get on towards board just yet, but instead going on towards board for a rebound type potential for the Prospector, but it seems like they're gonna do a full chair rescue. They won't be doing before half rescues or anything. They'll be doing a full chair rescue right here. Then giving tinnitus up here from the upper areas of Big Boat. We're gonna get on towards board here and jump down immediately. But even if you jump down here, it's a little bit too early as well, because this chair is just after half though. So for Heart's decision making right here, I'm a little bit worried, let's say, with the decision makings right here, but still being able to run faster than a Hunter, I guess it is what it is. He's gonna maximize this board time, right? Just so... Ooh, that's a hit on the bees. Lon has to be careful here. We're gonna get off the board, and we are gonna get our... Oh, get a hit on towards a bee. It could be, it is a no damage rescue, and a very nice body block coming from Toys, coming from Heart's side. But with this magnet, you're able to push out, but there's still a second dash and a second blink, so depends on how fast Prospector can go through here. We're gonna be able to vault over there immediately, having no magnets left on his hands, and Typhoon ready to go. An attraction and immediate hit. The red circle coming out from Prosty's side. Seems like there's not going to be any chance of rebound kiting here anymore, and Psycho here definitely cannot give the whistle, because the moment Psycho gives the whistle, the Nightwatch will teleport on towards the Psychologist. So it's still better for a wildling to be at half health, and just to make sure that he's relatively safe enough to, you know, decode. Because like even for a wildling himself, it only takes like 1 second for wildling to get on towards board. So like even if Toy manages to land a hit on towards a wildling, he's still safe enough to a certain extent. But that's going to be 2 hits on towards the bees right here, trying to get a padded stun. Ooh, didn't get a padded stun, but instead the Hunter actually took advantage of that. It's going to be bad. Now, second Tempest coming in right here. Tempest is a perfect counter for an Entomologist, and Entomologist going down here. We have one Cypher Machine at 50% and another Cypher Machine in which, if I'm not wrong, it's to Wildling that's decoding it, but for now it's probably better for Wildling to rescue. Because like, even because like Wilding can come in to rescue twice, but it seems like we're opting out to let Psychologist rescue instead. Psycho's coming in from the back, and if we're gonna come in from the back, it seems like Psycho has already been found because of blood trails. The shiny, well, it's not shiny, but you know, the red, dark red blood trails. We're gonna be able to get a normal hit registered right there, and of course a normal rescue coming from this side as well. If we plan to hit Psycho right here, that's simply because of the fact that Entomologist is such a bad area. It's actually good for Toei to play around here for quite a little bit, but Ento here kind of mind gaming herself off this area. We're going to be able to dash, but it seems like we dashed in straight towards Entomologist there, so not the best course of action here. Not the best course of action here. Cypher Machine currently at 56% on Heart side. We could potentially, well, tying here is going to be way too hard for the survivors, right? If Toei manages to tie here, I'd be questioning everything. But with a 70% Cypher Machine progress right there, all it takes is a Wildling to come in to rescue. All it takes is a Wildling to come in to rescue, but it does seem like Silver's kind of went towards the bad area instead, so in a scenario like this, you're gonna end up with Nightwatch hitting you out of basement, or Nightwatch getting a no attack recovery hit here, so it's not the best for you. It is not the best for you. Seems like Long will be eliminated. We're gonna pop the Cypher here immediately. Meanwhile, Heart getting on towards Boar. Teleport is ready to go as well. We're gonna, well, that pilot probably will have to be broken sooner or later. But Typhoon didn't really manage to do as much, and Heart does have. The Heart still moves faster than Nightwatch. Yeah, Heart still moves faster than Nightwatch. It doesn't matter there. Oh, I'm gonna bolt vault over that. We don't have enough things here to... Oh no, Heart got off. Wait, very beautiful pallet stun there though. Are we gonna teleport? We're not teleporting just yet. Wanted to utilize the speed boost right there, but instead got stuck with the dash. Meanwhile, the exit gate is currently opening at 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%. Oh well. Well, I mean, if you're oh, got a hit over. Okay, if you're able to get a one-man escape, that's good enough. That's good enough. You don't pull up as much points away. But anyways, moving on towards second half.